Okay, I'm gonna refrain from making any electric boogaloo comments here because frankly I don't have it in me right now. I came into this expecting more familiar digital kids-flavored hamsters with the Z action, like I've been enjoying for the majority of the run of these Hamster Thursdays, as usual brought to you by Felicity in Worcestershire. But, nah, not today. Those hopes have been dashed, friend. Instead, I get this dose of Hamsters with the Z2, developed by some outfit called Hi Corp, who, after doing some digging, were responsible for a couple laughable preschool and kindergarten titles using a Winnie the Pooh license, as well as the miserable Drill Sergeant Mindstrung for WiiWare. But despite these crimes against gaming, they presented me with a hamster cage, so I guess it's Hamster Thursday. Wait, so I can customize the cage? And you can get up to 2 stories of cage? That's actually pretty awesome. The modeling for these objects and toys and whatnot aren't really that bad either, until the 3D hamster tries clambering upon them and ends up looking like something out of The Ring or The Grudge or something. I don't know if I want to go in and try to pet something like that. But in lieu of any reasonable currency, you're gonna have to pet the hell out of your hamster in order to milk it for emotions, which take the form of stars and can be used to buy things. Your hamster plays in the wheel? Stars. Your hamster eats something? Stars. You poke your hamster in the right section? Stars. I realize some level of abstraction is required in this situation, but people just pass these things around like coinage. The byproduct of a hamster running around or being picked up and prodded mercilessly. Used as currency. Man, Ian Bogost was right. Sometimes all you need is an arbitrary cow, or in this case hamster, to click on and bam, you've got a game. And that makes me sad inside. If you're coming to this looking for any sort of the conversational antics of hamster's life, don't bother. This one features no microphone integration, though you can share play space with your friend's hamsters via a wireless connection. Or if no one around you has suffered a cranial trauma severe enough to justify buying a copy of Hamsters 2, you can interact with in-game hamster owners instead. Strangely enough, when your hamster is partying with another hamster, you get stars anytime either of them enjoy themselves. And that's a fairly loose term, as Thou Must Here, named after the discussion I had before I was handed her, was a right jerk this entire visit. Normally it's the kind of thing that'd get you sent to your room without supper, and instead, it was instrumental in making sure I had enough for her own wheel and some sunflower seeds as well, to be enjoyed while clipping through and gnawing post. Hamsters, man, with a Z.